we just finished watching the version 3.2 global passive live stream for the HSR 2-year anniversary. These are gonna be the summarization of the rewards that we're gonna be getting, and you can bet your ass we're gonna be making a brand new video talking about the Castorice in the room, right? The Castorice in the room, but I want to slow a little bit, so let's just jump in. For the first thing, you get a free run, mate. This is a global thing, by the way. This is a global passive right here. Everyone and their moms gets a global passive where you can redeem a free run, mate, or a free run, mate. If you pick Luocha, you can go fuck yourselves, okay? So this is a free run, mate, for everyone and their moms, especially if you have been thinking about, you know, Super Break, right? Our favorite girlfriend, Firefly. If you have missed our run, mate, this is a free run, mate, global passive. This is pretty good. Event period from 3.2 all the way to the end of version 3.4. Bada boom, bada bang. Okay, so let's break this down a little bit because I'm actually quite interested. The Golden Companion Spirits. So you get one-time Golden Companion Spirit for one-time 5-star character or 2-time variable. I don't think anyone should be picking this. Alright, I genuinely don't think anyone should be picking this, but it does kind of depend on who can we exchange from the shop. So we can exchange for Ranmei, Luocha, and the standard units. Okay, so we get a E1 Ranmei. We get a E1 Ranmei. Okay. Because everything else is they serve almost zero purpose. Okay, you know what? Maybe I take it back. Maybe variable dice times 2 might be pretty good. You don't have to choose Ranmei, you have to hold it. Holy shit. Okay, breaking news from Sarah. So this is specifically tied to the Stellar Convergence shop to exchange Golden Companion Spirit for 5 stars. Limited 5-star units being Ranmei and Luocha. Then we have the permanent 5 stars, which is going to be the standard variable dice. Additional characters will join the exchange shop roster in future updates. This is pretty fucking important. So you're telling me I can get an E1 Bubbin or like an E1 Tassante for $3.99? Assuming that they actually give this plentifully patch by patch without relying on like 5-star dupes from like the standard banner. So we'll see how this cooks. It depends on how often do they give this. Like, how hard is it for me as a player to get this Golden Companion Spirit? In summary though, I highly advise you guys to don't spend it, right? Do not waste this yet. I don't think you really care that much about E1 Ranmei or even E2, especially not E2 Ranmei. So I would highly advise you guys to just save it for a while. Wait and see if they can update it to Bubbin or Tribi or fuck even Sunday, right? That would be pretty fucking good. I highly recommend to wait this. Aside from that, how do we actually obtain Golden Companion Spirit? Limited time Stellar Companion, okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so everybody gets 1 for 3.2 through 3.4. Okay, limited time event for okay, so you gotta buy it. All right, so this is the top up bonus. So if you buy enough Honorary Shard, in case you guys don't know what it is, Honorary Shard is the one right here, right? These are Stellar Jades. These are Honorary Shards. All right, so yep. So yep, we can get 2 potentially. I'm not sure how much you need to top up. Hey, maybe it's just like a yo, Che, imagine you get this for like 60 Stellar Jades. I think that will be pretty value, right? You talk about 60 Stellar Jades for 1 golden. I think that will be a nuclear W. That will be a nuclear W if I can say so myself. Okay, very good. Full details will be compiled in the upcoming. Okay, Silver Companion Exchange. So 2 silver for 1 golden. So this is basically your standard dupes, assuming you exceed E6, right? So if you have more than so for example, Zetion. I think Zetion never needs to worry about a 5-star ever again. Bro has like 500 standard dupes for like 250 golden companion. You can just kind of just chill, right? To learn how to obtain, I think that's basically it, right? Okay. Exchange 1 golden companion for 1 5-star. Continue exchanging for 5-star until Idol reaches max level. Oh, so you can actually have more than 1 then. So if Ranmei is in the shop, you can potentially, technically, strategically, theoretically speaking, exchange out for an E6 Ranmei. if you have enough of these saved up. For I don't know how long it's gonna take, but you can theoretically get an E6 Rami for 399. 399, right? 399. You can blah blah characters added remain permanently available for exchange with no expiration. Okay, this is quite good. So it means that Ranmei and Luosha, they're basically there forever. Right? So with any new units, they will never leave, which means there's basically no rush for you to exchange because they're not gonna go away, right? So you can just kind of chill and just move it up a little bit. Then it's basically done. Trailblazers can exchange one. Okay, I don't think this is ever worth it unless you care about relics. Okay, I do know that some relics are like super rare, like a double crit energy regeneration, or a double crit speed, or a double crit sphere, which sometimes theoretically technically could be even more valuable than like a 5-star, right? So it kind of depends on you as a player, but I think most players are probably going for the golden companion, especially since they did say they're gonna add more and more 5-stars. So theoretically, if you can, okay, if you out ask a casual player between like E1 Chibi or like a variable dice, I'll always pick E1 Chibi or E1 Bubbin, right? So something like this. But that is basically with regards to how this thingy works, right? With how this thingy works, very good, very nice. Going forward, bada bam, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. This done. Okay, so these are all done, right? These are all done. Okay, this is the 5-star rework buff upgrade. Oh, wait, no. This is the 50/50 rework. This is the 50/50 rework. Summary is up. Okay, let me add this. Okay. Okay, I'll take a look at this after this. Okay, wait. 50/50 rework. Starting from version 3.2, you can now custom select 7 non-featured 5-stars. The initial selection of customizable non-featured 5-star includes limited characters Fu Xuan, Blade, Scylla, and 7 standard. You select 7 from the above into this list. So if you were to choose Fu Xuan, Blade, and Scylla to replace 3 of the standard 5-stars, there is a chance that you lose your 50/50 to these 3 units instead of, let's just say, for example, Yanqing and Welt and Himiko, for example. So I guess it's more or less official that these 3 units are in the same caliber as your standard 5-stars. Fu Xuan being there is quite surprising though. I didn't expect them to put Fu Xuan there so quickly with like Scylla. I thought they would put like Jing Liu or like fucking Doctor Ratio. But okay, so we have Scylla, Blade, and Fu Xuan being the first batch of officially, technically official / unofficial standard 5 pseudo standard 5-stars. Customizable feature for non-feature are exclusively available for your character warp. It's not applied to Light Cone, Stellar Warp, or Departure Warp. So it's only for the limited 5-star units. You must select exactly 7 non-featured. Does not affect the warp rates. 50%. Okay, it's basically the 50/50 rework. So instead of the usual pool of 7 standards, you can plus 3 of these limited instead of the standard. So now everybody can get an E1 Blade, guys. E1 Blade, E1 Fu Xuan, or like fuck it, potentially E6. This changes everything. Very. Optimization of 5-star character Eidolon syllabus. Okay. When we get an Eidolon for a 5-star character, both limited standard that's already reached max Eidolons, they receive. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I thought that if you have a limited 5-star, right, you can exchange it for 1 golden. Okay, so that both standard, right? Both standard as well as the limited, if you have beyond E6, you get 1 times silver. 2 silver for 1 golden. Compensated. Okay, so if you were a Giga Whale, I guess the system already tracks how many of these you would have gotten. So for people like Zedion, they'll have like 500 by now. I'm not really sure how applicable this is to like majority of my viewers right now. I know I'm definitely not getting it. I don't have a single unit that's beyond E6, I think, in my entire life. Oh, I have an E6 Yanqing. Alright, I have an E6 Yanqing and an E6 Welt. But I don't think I've ever gotten like more than that. We'll see what's up. The optimization of 5-star Island surplus equates to all sources that are playing 5-star. So basically, anytime you get an access, you basically get a silver, right? So, okay. I would have preferred if the limiter was 1 gold instead of 1 silver, but it is what it is. Okay, the last page. Okay. The Stellar Conversion Shop. So this is the light cone portion. This is the light cone portion. So limited light cone. So I'm guessing this is with... So the 5 pseudo standard units are Ranmei, Luocha, Silla, Blade, and Fuxuan. So these 5 units has been deemed as pseudo standard. And then in the same track, you can then get their light cones in exchange. So you have Ranmei, Fuxuan, Luocha, Blade, and Silla's signature light cone. Okay. As well as the normal standard 5-star light cones. Okay. So what is light cone memory shards? Participate in the limited time event Cherish Recollection. Okay, so basically if you top up $1, right? If you top up $1 USD or 150 Sing dollar for like 60 honorary shards, you get one of that. That's very, very good, right? That's very, very good. I mean that's what I'm guessing, but we'll just see how many this is. One light code. Oh wait, this is 4. Oh, 4. So how many of these can you... one light code memory shard is added to the Nameless Glory. Oh, so this is for... I'm not sure if this is Battle Pass or is this the free pass. Nameless Glory. Is this free or... Yo, Sky, thanks for the membership, right? Nameless Gift. Oh, okay, so it's the paid version. Okay, it's the paid version, right? So if you buy the paid Battle Pass, you get one of this. Allowing you to purchase or upgrade to Nameless Medal, you receive additional... Oh, so you get 1 free and 1 paid. You get 1 free and 1 paid. So if you get a paid one, you get 2 instead of the normal one. There's no expiration date for using light cone memory shards. 4 for 1. Oh, it's 4 for 1. It's 4 for 1. Oh, okay. There's no exchange. Oh, 4 for 1 is ooh, okay. So after 4 patches of free to play, you get 1 Ranmei. Okay, to be fair, I guess you don't really care that much about the rest of the 6. So every 4 patch, you have 1 free light cone. And then if you double it, if you buy the Battle Pass, it's 2 free light cones. And then if you top up, it's like 3 free light cones, I'm guessing. Something like that, right? Oh, no. If you get the on-rig shards, you get 4. So that's basically 1 light cone. That's basically 1 light cone, right? Free, right? Free. So that is pretty much the summary of the... What is the summary of again? First page is okay, free Ranmei and Luocha. The rework for 50/50, as well as the rework for your dupes, right? Which is okay, basically a 50/50. And then the rework for the light cone shop. The rework for the light cone shop. I don't think they announced the old unit buffs, which is gonna be this portion, right? This portion. Take a look. Okay, enough. So this is gonna be 30 pools and 10 fuels, right? 30 pools and 10 fuels. Read the chat. Oh, so this is after Ranmei and Luocha, but we don't know who yet. We don't know who yet. Okay, so on top of Ranmei or Luocha, you also get a brand new limited 5-star. Note the word is brand new. Brand new is the key word here. This year, though. This year. Cypher? High Scene? Fate. Oh, free Fate. Oh, it could be a free Fate. Oh my god, is this Alloy 2.0? Oh, that would be fucking insane, bro. Okay, so yep, okay, brand new limited 5-star. On top of the Ranmei or Luocha this year, right? We don't know when it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a brand new limited 5-star. Okay, very, very good. Okay, continuing. So there's 30 pools and 10 fuels. This is one of this. 1,200. Okay, and whatever this is, can we see what this does? Okay, we can't really see what this does. Happy event. Triple of these anniversary special. First time top up bonus refresh, and you get the 150. So the more you spend, the more of these things. I don't even know what the hell this is, but okay. More, right? Top up to your favorite streamer, twitch.tv/says MrPokke, and you can also value pack. Oh my god, look at Mimi. Mimi has went Korba, guys. Oh my god, Mimi has been sold. Korba Mimi. Limited time pack, special ticket, and Trailblaze assistance coming soon. Purchase a special ticket pack to get Star Rail Pass 1, Star Rail Special Pass 1, and 30,000 credits. After purchasing the assistance pack, unlock by logging for daily, logging for a total of 5 to get a total of 320 on-rig shots, 4 times special pass, and 10 viewers. Alright, okay, very, very good. So
Welcome to Akama. I am Castorice. Apologies. It is my habit to keep my distance from others. I can get closer if you wish, however.
Nihongo desu. Nihongo desu.
奥ヘイマへようこそ。私はキャストリスと申します。あ、ごめんなさい。
ごめん。
人と距離を取ってしまうの
危ない!
私の癖のようなものでして。もう少しそばに行くこともできないわけではないのです。あなたさえ良ければですが。
Okay, chat. Log in, guys. Log in. I need to see what the hell is going on, right? We can go into VAs after this, right? We need to log in what's going on. Alright, boom, 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 boom.
Welcome to Akama.
Okay, yeah,
I once stumbled.
Ooh. Okay, animations, very W, big dubs. Okay, very good. Server of Death has sung in the sweet chamber, blah, 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 blah. Alright, this is the story. Combat role is a DPS who fights alongside her summon Mimos by Netherwing Pollux. Consumes its own HP to deal damage to the enemies. The more HP consumed, the higher the damage. In combat, Netherwing can also take damage for endangered ally. Okay, very good. That's pretty much it. Okay, unfortunately, we can't really see the talent when it comes up, but let's go.
I
Okay,
know my students would call me Prof. Nax, Prof. Annex, or even Prof. A behind my back. At least they're not saying Anaxa. It's Anaxagoras. Anaxagoras. Is it that hard to remember?
Kagyoing. Combat role is a DPS who can rapidly inflict multiple weaknesses on enemies. Attacking enemies with multiple weaknesses triggers a skill that consumes no skill points. When using the ultimate directly applies 7 types of weaknesses to all enemies. I'm not even kidding. The buff to Silver Wolf needs to be like, it needs to change everything. Lin Bei has a fucking E2 Silver Wolf, understand? Alright? But I have an E2 Silver Wolf, right? They are gonna rework Silver Wolf, right? So here's what's gonna happen to Silver Wolf, right? Bro is gonna have an AoE weakness implant. It is gonna be guaranteed without fail, I don't give a damn, right? To be the element of your choice. I can select the elemental weakness that I want to implant. We're gonna have a AoE 45% defense now with everything for Silver Wolf needs to be AoE. And only then will I be happy. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very, very upset, right? I love Silver Wolf since day one. Everybody knows that I'm the rank 1 Silver Wolf. I love Silver Wolf, so I cannot believe this will happen to Silver Wolf. Absolutely not. Alright, so that's gonna be the events. We went through all this. Oh, right. Jiaoqiu, Acheron, Fugue. The Castorice banner is pretty stacked. I'ma keep it about, right? The 4 stars are pretty stacked. The rerun banners are pretty stacked. But like, you have to choose, guys. You have to choose, right? This is probably one of, if not the best rerun banners we've been seeing so far. Ooh, yep, they're really milking out with the top-up refresh on this one. But me personally, I think Jiaoqiu Acheron is still pretty cooking. But I do think that the favorite child so far of version 3 is most likely going to be Castorice. So if you guys want to build a dedicated thing of Castorice, I think you're going to have a easier time compared to going back to version 2's Amateur. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Anyways, Anaxa and Daughter ratio, guys. Holy shit, this changes my life. Oh my god, everybody's going to put every. Okay, new light cones. I think this is done. Does it have the details? Okay, no details. Okay, very good. Story, yep, very good. Environmental visual, this changed my life. Enemies. Ooh. Dragon. Black Tides Corroded Diamond. Corroded. Oh, is that a boba? That is an aboba. Okay, others. Characterization warp, this is done. Title bounty update. So these are, oh, we get like a free, I can't even see it. Alright, that's it. Title bounty up. Do we have the rework? Okay, so this is done. Material synthesis optimization. I think this was from last update, right? Okay, auto salvage for lower rarity. Smart discard feature. When main stats don't match the recommended characters or too few effective subsidiary stats hits. We'll see how smart this AI is before determining if this is... What if it tosses away like one, you know, a potential good roll? We'll see how this is. 4-star light cones now supports mass super imposition. Ooh. Okay, very nice. No news about the updates for 5 stars though. I think that is pretty much it, right? Yeah, there's no news for the update for the 5 stars. But I think they did mention that the characters that are getting upgraded is gonna be Silver Wolf. Chat, do you guys know the timestamp? Okay, Silver Wolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu will receive buffs. I already mentioned about Silver Wolf, right? She's gonna get full AoE. She'll get full AoE, right? Every single one of her abilities is gonna be full AoE. And she gets 500 speed. Done. Blade. He'll have a built-in talent that doubles his taunt value. So bro can actually get hit. And on top of that, we get a free E6. So every single E0 blade is equivalent to E6 blade, in a sense where they make the number of time you get hit to trigger the follow-up from 5, it drops to 4, right? So that will be the buff for blade. And then when you get an E6 blade itself, it goes from 4 to 3, right? Excellent. Kafka. I want the talent to also trigger the DOT. Right, the skill triggers DOT, the ultimate triggers DOT. I don't see why the talent can't trigger DOT. I want a DOT res pen. I want a DOT res pen with DOT vulnerability. And I want to make DOT crit. Right, Kafka is gonna make DOT crit. Excellent, done. Jingliu, she's gonna have the split action value bar, similar to how Aglaia and Fireflies work. Right, so instead of spectral transmigration being tied to the original personal turn, it's gonna be a separate little thingy that makes it such that as long as you can refresh within this time, it doesn't expire. Right, that will be the best buff for Jingliu. And these are the 4 buffs I'm calling it right now. If it's not these buffs, if it's gonna be like a fucking 10% crit damage buff, 500 HP buff, 6 speed buff, okay, yeah, that's gonna be what I'm calling it. Okay, so with that, we have come to the end. With that, we have come to the end of the HSR summarized version 2.0. So that's gonna be that. Word of the day is gonna be join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join Twitter, all the best. See you guys next time. Take care, right?